Hold on, folks. Trying to get this straightened out. Hello, welcome in. Hi, William. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Chris. My guest is not here yet. No, don't do that. Oh, there he is. There he is. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wonderful.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can everybody hear us all right? Well, you look a lot better than I do.
What's that?
I said, you look a lot better than I do.
Well, that's kind of par for the course, isn't
Yeah, you're funny.
it?
All right.
Hey,
Sounds good. Hey, well,
before we get
hold on. I got to introduce you.
hold on,
I-
before you get started, I have a grievance.
Here we go.
I have a grievance.
This is why it's going to take more than an hour.
I have a grievance because you need to start looking at a calendar more often. You chose tonight to do this. There is Pitt basketball and Penguin hockey on. You could have done this any night all week when nothing's going on.
Are you watching it?
Yes, from out here, yes.
Very good. So am I. So be quiet.
Okay.
I haven't even introduced you yet.
I'm sorry.
Do I have to already X you out?
No.
All right. First off, welcome in, everybody. Zip-a-Dee-Doo Dog here. We got Amy, Chris, Jennifer, William. Thank you guys for being here. Wanted to wear my new hat. Show everybody. I have worn it since we got home, so it's pretty funny. I had to go the whole way to Florida to buy a new hat. Yeah, William, you all know Steve. Uh huh. Well, welcome in. I believe Mom's watching, so hello, Mother.
Hello, Mother. Not Mother.
All right. To introduce you to my guest, live from Central Florida, our correspondent on the ground, Steamboat Stevie. Stevie, how are you? How are things? How are things in Florida?
Well, since you left Douglas, the weather has been balmy. Other than this past weekend, it was a little chilly this past weekend. We had some frost. We had frost delays at the golf courses this weekend.
Hello, Garrett. Garrett wants
But
to know which one is Steve and which one is Doug. I'm Doug.
Oh well, Garrett, it's very simple. Doug is the one with the gray, and Steve is the one without gray.
Steve's the one in the hoodie in Florida.
It's a little chilly after the sun goes down.
Uh huh. So Garrett put on Amy's stream earlier.
Okay.
He said, "Don't forget to watch." What am I watching here? Boy, that's weird.
It's a Pool City commercial.
No, it's expired. Expired.
Oh, the house with ants.
The house with ants. So Garrett put on the stream earlier on Amy's stream. Don't forget to watch Dreamboat Doug and Steamboat Steve.
Who the heck is Dreamboat Doug?
That's this guy right here,
Wow,
the star.
the star.
Yes. Come on, Steve. It's like 60 degrees in Atlanta. So William says it's 60 degrees in Atlanta. So what's the temperature where you're at there, crybaby?
I think it's like 68 right now.
68. Oh, I feel so bad for you.
It's a different chili down here, Doug. We're not
Yeah,
used to it.
yeah, whatever. It's 30. It's in the 30s here.
I'm sorry.
Love that name. Yeah, well, I know. Let me see. Let me catch up on some chat.
So hey, Doug, this Garrett is the one that something about dancing.
Yeah, he wants a video of me and you dancing.
Well, Garrett, let me tell you, we will be streaming live this coming June from our trip to Key West together. Just
Why are you're jumping ahead?
unplugging. You'll see
You're
plenty of dancing that day.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of dancing in June.
Well, yes.
Hi, Diana. Cherie, welcome in. Steve, now, this is the discussion. This went on the whole trip I was on there.
Oh, here
Do
we
you
go.
welcome people onto the stream or into the stream?
I
No,
say onto the stream
No, I am welcoming you onto the stream.
because I'm actually on the stream.
Yes, I am welcoming everybody else into the chat and the stream.
Listen,
So listen,
forget
Mark
who
already told you. Mark, our captain, already told you you're wrong.
Yes, and it wasn't until he explained it that I understood it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Because nobody else could explain it to me.
There's my beautiful niece, Savannah.
Hey, speaking of our captain, we saw him on New Year's Eve.
You saw Mark?
We did.
Oh, he was parked underneath.
He was boat 5, so we come back across the bridge, and we saw him and we yelled hi, and he was like, "My man, Steve."
Hold on 1 second, Dakota.
Oh,
come here 1 second.
Here comes Dakota.
She can't.
She can't?
No, she's indisposed.
Unavoidably detained.
Yes. And all my notes are sitting over there. So, but I think I got them memorized. All right. So we're talking about.
Why don't you ask one of your Alexas to go get it for you?
I can't do that, and don't say her name when we're on chat because she'll want to talk. So, to start off the trip, we left Friday morning the 16th. We weren't supposed to leave till Friday afternoon, but my wonderful boss gave me a half a day. So I came home, threw everybody and all the stuff in the car, and off we went. Left about 10 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, we drove. The only times we stopped was for food and gas and to tinkle. Use the dunny, as Jeff says. Hello, Lisa. Yes, he is wonderful. He is fantastic. He's going to give me off tomorrow morning, too. I don't know what that means.
That means Pitt just hit a 3.
Oh, okay. Good for them. So, listen, college basketball doesn't matter until March. So, anyway, before I was rudely interrupted.
I didn't even say anything. You said, I don't know what that means.
So, around 9 o'clock at night, we were somewhere in Georgia, I believe. And Garrett and Michelle went live on their Friday night Fun Food Friday. and I put them on, on the phone, and I was listening to them. I couldn't chat. Belinda was doing all the chatting for me, and I tell you, if it wasn't for that stream, the last 200 plus miles would have been very bad because I was starting to get tired. Once they came on, I got my second wind, and I did drive. I drove the whole way myself. Um, Belinda was my co-pilot. The dog and Dakota were in the back, sound asleep most of the time. Um, but Garrett keeping me involved in the chat really kept me awake and kept me going. I was fine until he started playing Sounds of Water and had to pull over at a rest stop right at the Florida line and use the dunny. Thanks, Garrett. We can't have you on the side of the road.
Hold on. Douglas, somebody just put college basketball is important. So thank you, whoever that wonderful person is.
That was William.
I can't see that far.
Yeah, that was William. But I kept telling Garrett I was going 130 miles an hour. And for anybody who drives 95, that's slow. Hey, Stacy. There's Stacy. You're gonna say hello to Stacy and welcome
Hello,
her.
Stacy.
You're
Yes.
gonna welcome her in.
Hello, Stacy. It's nice to see you on the chat. There, how you like that one?
You are something special.
I know.
So we pull into Steve's. What time we get to your house? About 1:30 in the morning.
1:37 a.m.
And it was awesome because Garrett and Michelle usually end the stream around midnight-ish Eastern time. But they kept going because they wanted to see or make sure I got there. So we did make it there. We sat there for a few minutes and then we all went to bed. Woke up Saturday, unpacked everything, and then just hung out at the house. And then Saturday night, we went over to Port Orleans Riverside to see Yeehaw Bob. We met Stacy and Tommy and the kids. Donna, Sam, and Richie were there, and so was Nick. Magical News Live Nick, he was there. Had a fantastic time. If you've never seen Bob in person, please, that is a must do. In June, when I was down there last year, this party pooper who's next to me, I forget which side he's on.
Am I next to you or am I above you, like in Brady Bunch?
On the stream, on our stream, you're below me. On their stream, you're to my right.
So we're side by side.
Yes.
Ah.
So he said,
almost equals.
Yeah, I don't want to go. That's not my thing. So then Tommy was streaming it and he said, Boy, you guys look like you had a lot of fun. Yeah, no kidding, we did. So everybody went this time. We all had a great time, except for the two teenagers who were bored and tired. Is that correct?
I would. Yeah, that's correct. That's accurate.
But everybody else, we had a great time. It was
geez,
great.
here comes one of them. Here comes one of them stomping to the door.
Stomping to the door.
Hello. We just said teenagers. We didn't even say your name.
Yes, Shuri, he is awesome. And I try to catch all of his Sunday streams too from home with my new cup.
See my cup?
Yeah, that's because you're cheap.
You know where I got this today?
The cup?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a fabulous dinner.
Hi, John. Welcome in. So yeah, we spent the night at Yeehaw Bob. It was great, fantastic. Uh, then we went back to Casa de Steamboat, and Sunday we really didn't do anything. Sunday we watched football,
It's
and
a
the
beautiful
girls
little bed and breakfast tucked in the Del Boca Vista Phase 2.
things too.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed and Heather, welcome in Texas Takes. I want to say real quick, Ed and Heather, I totally enjoyed your streams this past weekend. Um, it was great. They were very relaxing. I love watching you guys at the parks. You guys just have a wonderful time. Thank you for doing that. I really enjoyed it. Welcome in, Mandy.
Oh,
So Sunday, the girls baked cookies.
oh, that was a good day. There was cookie day in there, and we
Cookie
watched
day,
football out here.
football on the porch, and it was cookie tasting day because we had to approve everything.
We had to approve, yes.
So that was great.
By the way, I missed the memo about the peanut butter balls supposedly being for Christmas Day.
Really,
Yeah, because I just kept eating them before it was Christmas.
they were gone before Christmas Day.
They absolutely were gone. Yes.
And what did we? So for you, those of you who don't know, you probably call them Buckeyes. They're the peanut butter with the chocolate around them. They're the little balls.
Yeah.
So due to we do not like Ohio State, we do not call them Buckeyes.
No,
We
we
Steve,
refuse.
Steve used to call them peanut butter balls.
Oh, we have a new
I
name.
We changed the name. I came up with squirrel nuts.
Squirrel nuts.
Squirrel nuts.
Squirrel
So
nuts. I like that
we
so much better.
we ate a lot of squirrel nuts.
We did. I say that someone's yelling at me.
Well, I'm sure our mother's sitting at home rolling her eyes.
Hey, mom, squirrel nuts.
Squirrel nuts, mom. Uh, sorry, mother. Not mother.
No, I just heard a scream from in the house. You two are so immature.
Well, we are. I mean, but that's
We
what
are.
makes us fun. Hey, the Penguins scored 3-2.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you talking.
Are those like lamb balls? No, those would be
No,
lamb
lamb
fries.
fries.
And
Those are
we've
lamb
actually eaten
fries.
lamb fries before too.
Oh.
It's this little, it's this little mom and pop buffet when we were kids that our dad found in like, oh, who knows, the
Isn't
backland.
that isn't that the day I mouthed off and got chased?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the same day. He
same
was
day.
chasing you around the buffet.
You chased me around the camper in the truck too.
We thought they were meatballs, and he had to ruin our whole dinner by telling you know what those really are.
Oh,
Yeah.
lamb
Anyway,
fries.
so Sunday we just
But I
cookies,
digress.
football. I digress. Monday. So Monday the 19th comes and we had breakfast reservations at Cape May Cafe for the character breakfast. And we met Carlos and Suzanne and all their family. The Philly crew was there except for Ron. He wasn't there. But Meredith and everybody else was there. And then Jeff and Angela was there. Zach had to work and Abby wouldn't get out of bed. Imagine.
Well, I got nothing with
So,
that one.
so, so we went to breakfast. We got some great pictures taken. Once I get all my pictures, I am going to make a video vlog and put all the pictures up as soon as somebody gets me pictures. Thank you very much.
Listen, listen. I'm just going to give you my password.
That'd probably be the easiest.
That way, I don't have to do any of it.
There you go. See how easy that is.
Remember, I'm retired.
You're not retired.
I'm retired.
You got a new job where you got to put more time in.
No, I'm double dipping.
So anyway, so we met them all for breakfast. They put up because I went early. We went in early because Belinda wanted to see the hotel at the beach club, and we wanted to see if we could get everybody grouped together. Because how many was it? 20, 23?
Something like that. I think it was 15 and then 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 23 people. So um, they totally accommodated us, uh, got us all in the same area, way in the one corner away
Yeah,
from
let me
everyone.
tell you, they knew better. They stuck us in the corner.
We had a blast.
I was
It
getting
was
ready to tell the
great.
waitress nobody sticks baby in a corner.
Yeah, I mean, it was fantastic. The only drawback of it was Jeff sat with us and
Eating
decided
plain ketchup.
to eat spoonfuls of ketchup by itself. I think Dakota was ready to vomit. Can you say vomit?
We can say vomit.
You can say okay. So it was funny though, and he was doing it just to get a rise out of her. We got Donald Duck in trouble. Steve got Donald Duck in trouble because Daisy was over at our table and Daisy was telling us, not telling us, but how she has no ring yet. Well, then Steve takes it upon himself to yell the whole way across the restaurant at Donald, "Hey, get over here!" And Steve, what did Donald tell us? Why is there no ring?
Oh, isn't it? He doesn't make the big bucks.
Mickey keeps all of his money.
Yeah, Mickey keeps all of his money.
That's what he said.
And then I said, yeah, it takes our money too.
Yeah, he takes all of our money too. So as far as the food goes, it was just your basic breakfast. There was nothing special about it. It was good. Um,
My omelet was good.
well, and that's the thing I told Carlos that he didn't know there was an omelet station.
Oh, yeah, my
So
omelet was really good.
I got an omelet, but is it worth what you paid? You're paying for the characters,
You're
which
paying,
I'm
and
telling you, they
but
were
listen,
all over the place the whole
it
time.
is, but it's like that for every character dining. You're not paying for the food. You're paying because there's characters in the room.
Well, I understand that, but I would say, it like Chef Mickey's. I mean, you're getting high end food.
Not for
You're getting
breakfast.
well, yeah. I mean, I think they have eggs Benedict and all other things at Chef Mickey's for breakfast. The
Yeah, but for
breakfast at Cape
breakfast
Mays,
is tough.
the potatoes were okay. I thought
Yeah, they were
I
good.
like I like the tater tots better.
You are a tater tot guy.
They had the tater tots at the kids station. Put a little hollandaise sauce on it. Oh, fantastic!
Huh.
Well, let's see here. So glad to hear they're doing a little better. Yeah, Garrett. I hope they feel better real soon. I need my Fun Food Friday. I can't survive another week without it. I was in bed at like 9 o'clock Friday night because I had
Huh.
nothing to do. So I mean, we had breakfast and then we went out. Um, we visited with them for a while and had a great time. It was great to meet Carlos and Suzanne, their whole family. I met Jeff and Angela before. It was great to see them again. It was great to meet the Philly crew, Meredith and the kids. Then we went out, and I think I live streamed the Skyliner. But before that, we're sitting out along by the beach of the beach club, and everybody's coming out and they're saying goodbye because Carlos and all of them were heading over to Hollywood
Think they were
Studios.
going to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, they were going to get on the boat. So, everybody's looking around. Where's Steve? Oh, Steve got one of the beach chairs and was sitting on the beach, sound asleep.
Salutations to the sun.
Yeah. So Carlos comes out, sees this, creeps through the sand, and got within like 5 feet of Steve.
Who could have
Took a,
killed me?
took a picture of him, and I have the picture. It will be in a vlog. Took a picture of him, and then creeped back. After Carlos is already back over with me talking, and we're laughing. All you see Steve do is it's so funny. That's all he did. We had to yell at him, "Hey, we're going to the Skyliner. You coming?" All right. So we rode the Skyliner that day. They just tied it up. So we rode the Skyliner that day. That was Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday weren't very eventful, were they? We didn't do anything.
No.
What was that noise?
That was a big truck going by my house.
Holy moly. So the first day in the parks was the 22nd. So we go over and we go to the parks, and Carlos was there. Carlos was streaming that morning. I knew Carlos was going to stream that morning. So we went in and we we were on the people. If you watch Carlos's stream from that morning, the 22nd. Hi, GG, welcome in. We were on the people mover and saw him down below us by the Flight of the Navigator ship in Tomorrowland. And all of a sudden, all he hears is Carlos. We're all screaming from the people mover. He's laughing. He's on. So every time because you go into Space Mountain, come back out, we passed them again and screamed again.
It was like Eric. It was like Eric on Boy Meets World, like when he goes next door, Mr. Feeney.
Yeah. So I hung out with him for a few minutes. The girls, I believe, were in Space Mountain. They went into Space Mountain. Um, and then later on that day, we met him over at Big Thunder Mountain. And
Yeah.
we got to ride that with him, Ron from the Philly crew, and Ronnie. I forget who else, but there's a great picture Carlos took of
Yeah, he
us
took a
coming
selfie.
over a hill, and he took a selfie, and it's all of us in it. I'll make sure I get that in. And Ron also took a picture right at the beginning, and then we got our pictures taken afterwards. And we say goodbye, and they went on their merry little way because it was their last day. I didn't want to hold them up. It was our first day. It was their last day in the parks. So we just hung out in the park all day. I think I streamed a little bit in the afternoon. So that was the 22nd. 23rd, we were in Animal Kingdom. Um, it was chilly. It started out in the 60s that day. This is when it
That was
started
the
getting
that
cold.
was the day the temperature dropped all
Hmm.
day.
So Savannah wasn't feeling too great when we were at the park, so she left. Her and Steve left. Me, Belinda, and Dakota stayed, and we got to do everything we wanted to do. Um, Animal Kingdom's not really our favorite park. We There's not much to do there, especially right now. They need to add more to that park. You got the safari, the gorilla walk thing. We did the Lion King show. We hadn't seen it with the monkey tumbler people things. What are they?
The Tumble Monkeys.
Yeah, those people. We got to see the Nemo show for the first time. Rode Flight of Passage, Navi, Safari. I mean, we did everything. They rode Dinosaur. Did not like Dinosaur. They did not like Dinosaur. I didn't ride it. They said it was very jerky, and they just didn't like him very much.
I believe I came home that day and took the first of many Christmas holiday naps.
Are people still here?
It says there's 12.
No, they were. Nobody was chatting. I think Carlos put a picture of Steve on one of his. Yes, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the
Sugar.
one.
Oh yeah, there's only one. He actually asked me permission. He said, "Do you think Steve would get mad if I show?" I said, "No." I said, "Show it." So, um, Animal Kingdom was good. It was okay. I think we were gone. We got everything done. We were gone by 4 o'clock. Garrett times
Ye-
everybody out. I'm sure he did. He does that all the time. So I think we ended up getting home 5 o'clock when we had
Yeah,
dinner.
you guys were home for dinner.
Yeah, because I mean we got everything done. It was very crowded, so we left. Christmas Eve we were at Magic Kingdom again.
Hold on now. We have to break it up, and we can't use the pronoun we,
Okay.
because some of us.
When we woke up Christmas Eve morning, it was 39 degrees. So the brave ones, me, Belinda, Savannah, did Dakota go or no? Dakota stayed with you. Yeah. So the two wimps stayed at home.
So the smart ones stayed at home
Oh, we had
where
a
it was
blast.
warm.
So we went over to Magic Kingdom and rode a bunch of rides. And then we went over to the Contemporary for lunch at Steakhouse 71. That's where Steve and Dakota met us late, as I might add. Um, they weren't going to sit us. Our table was ready. They weren't going to sit us because Mr. Poopy Pants here didn't think there would be a lot of traffic.
No, no, no. There wasn't traffic until going into the Contemporary itself.
So, but we got seated. We had a great lunch.
It
I
was
got
fantastic.
I got the Turkey Club, which the Turkey Club. I had the burger there. I know Jeff says it's the best burger on property. It was a
I,
burger.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah, it was a burger to me. I did get the Turkey Club. The Turkey Club was phenomenal. Steve, you got
I got French onion soup and
you got that steak,
oh yeah, I got the hanger steak.
the
It was
hanger steak.
fantastic.
Boy, hey, look who showed up.
Hey, hi sister.
Hi, brother. How are you?
She was at her
Good.
women's Bible study. So, Belinda, what'd you get? You got the breakfast or something, didn't you?
What?
At Steakhouse 71.
No, remember I got that steak. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't get the steak.
What did I get?
You got the steak at that other place where it was $50 or whatever.
Yeah.
that was that was at Krabby Bill's.
Those are Krabby
Yeah,
Bills.
that's it.
You got some kind of breakfast.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Okay.
good.
So, we ate there, then we went back to Magic Kingdom because the train had just opened.
And the Christmas parade.
And the Christmas parade. So we got back there to see the Christmas parade at 3 o'clock. And then we rode the train right afterward. And I am telling you, I think I did a Instagram live of the parade. It was so cold. What was it? It was probably 40, low 40s.
Low 40s and the wind chill was in the low 30s.
Yeah. So we're up on the train station watching the parade. Amy says hello. Cherie says hello. Stacy's in here too. She says hello. Yeah, they're fine. I saw them with JD last night. They were all having. They rode the people mover like 30 times in a row.
Dad, I heard that
Garrett
you
says
wanted.
hello.
I heard that you wanted me for something.
So after we rode the train, said Poopy Pants and Dakota left. Went
Done.
home.
It was freezing. Okay.
Went home. Me, Belinda, and Savannah stayed. What else did we do? I know you went over and ate at Cosmic Rays.
Yeah.
I did not. I didn't want Cosmic Rays. I wasn't in the mood for it. So they ate at Cosmic Rays. I was just,
So
was it? Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. I tried to get in there. I couldn't even find you.
thank goodness we left then.
JD rode Thunder Mountain. No, he did not.
And that's when it was raining and cold, so everybody was in there sitting on the floor and all of that to just hang
JD
out.
rode
That
Thunder
reminds me
Mountain.
of Disney Springs.
Oh,
Yeah, where you
that's
couldn't walk in the
awesome.
stores.
He rode it twice.
Ouch.
Wow. Don't ride it in the dark.
It's fantastic in the dark.
No, it is not. It is horrible in the dark. I hated it. So they were in a Cosmic Race, so I went up and I was just hanging out on Main Street. I went into the confectionery. I was watching them make Christmas cookies and all kind of stuff. And then they came up and they wanted to stay for the fireworks at 6:30. Were the fireworks 6:30 or 8:15? 8:15. So they wanted to stay for that. I think we rode some rides and then
See,
I
thank you, Stacy, for agreeing with me.
no, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It is awful in the dark. So Savannah and Belinda stayed. I did not want to stay on Main Street to watch the Christmas fireworks. It was just too many people for me. Not my thing. So I actually left. So I actually left and I went over to the Contemporary. And I ended up eating at Contempo Cafe. Um, actually, I thought the burger there was better than the burger at Steakhouse 71.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but so I ate at Contempo Cafe, and then I went out and I sat on the balcony and I did another Instagram live. I know William was there on it. I think there were a couple people on it. I did the fireworks from the balcony. And then after that, I just started making my way to the car and met them at the car, and that was Christmas Eve. Then we get to Christmas morning. Christmas morning was amazing. We decided we were going to go over and volunteer at Give Kids the World. So we scheduled, we were like, well, when better to do that than Christmas morning? So we went over. Our shift was 7:30 to 10:30. We worked in the food area where everybody got breakfast. Um, Belinda and Dakota worked on helping people with trays and carrying the trays if they needed help. Stack Burger, where's that at? Where's the Stack Burger, Stacy? Well, when I come in June, Stacy, you're gonna have to take me for a Stack Burger. It's as simple as that. So I was in charge of beverages. It's what I do. Oh, is that what it's called there? I mean, Stacey, it was okay. But see, I like my burger a little different. I like it with tomato. Nice.
Dakota sprayed me with a sprayer.
There you go. I like tomato, pickles, onions, lettuce. I'm not. Eh, it is what it is. So we're Good Kids World Village, and I'm in charge of beverages. So it means they get their food, they come over, they get drinks. I help them if they need drinks. It was amazing to talk to all the families, get to meet them. Well, yeah, let's go Pens. It was an amazing experience. If you ever go down there, if you ever go down there, I recommend give 3 hours out of your whole trip to go over there, volunteer for 3 hours. Get to meet these incredible families. When we were there, we were talking to a dad from Colorado, and the airline lost all of their luggage. All their luggage. And it was heartbreaking. So Belinda went and told the one head lady for the cafeteria, and they ended up talking to the director, and they got them all brand new clothes from Disney sent clothes, Universal, SeaWorld, um, and they got these people all new clothes. It was great.
Just tell them about Dakota's friend.
Oh, David. Dakota met another volunteer. He lives down there. Him and his family volunteer there all the time. His name's David. He was real chummy with Dakota. I had to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Christmas Day. It wasn't as busy, States. They said that because what was Christmas Day? Was it Saturday or Sunday? It was Sunday. They said it was real slow because yeah, Saturday a lot of people left, and Sunday everybody was going to be getting there in the afternoon for the next week. So, but I mean, there was still, my goodness, there was a lot of people. I couldn't even imagine doing that for however many families they can fill that place up with. Yes, it is safe.
And I don't know if they're doing it again this year or not, but last year they did a summer road tour where they went to different cities. And I actually volunteered in our home state at an amusement park here.
Kennywood. Everybody knows Kennywood. You just say Kennywood.
But they had, it was great. They had music. They did everything that they did, and it was for the alumni.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out, maybe in your home state, that they may have that. That's my first volunteer.
I know Julie Young did it down where she lives.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? It was great, Garrett and Stacy, because we knew it was Christmas morning, and Christmas morning is very special to us. And we were on our Christmas present. Going to Florida, going to Disney, that was basically our Christmas. So we really didn't have any gifts to open.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have anything. Yeah, we had Christmas here with Dakota and our other daughter before we came down. But we decided, you know what? Let's go give our time and help these people out, and it was fantastic. Now it was still cold that morning. It was colder that morning than it was Christmas Eve. So there wasn't really much going on outside. Like kids weren't riding the rides or anything like that. But you know, it was great. It was, and I'm sure I'm gonna probably do it again when I come down in June. I'm gonna find a couple days uh, that Steve's gonna let me go and do what I want to do, since he already has our whole trip planned.
I do.
Where
Our schedule's quite full.
Yeah, our schedule is full. So the 26th, we were in Epcot. I streamed. When did I stream Epcot that day? I think I streamed in the evening, but I didn't do Harmonious. I did all the shows on the Epcot ball. So yeah, I mean, we just hung out at Epcot all day. We went up to the DVC lounge, compliments of that guy. You know, hung out there. Belinda stole like 10 packs of Cheez-Its.
She did.
I did not.
I brought
Hey, Doug.
I brought 2 packs home.
I noticed that my annual dues went up. It's probably because they saw the cheese that's going out.
So 26th we were there. 27th we were at Hollywood Studios. Went there, had a great time. Couple of things that went on at Hollywood Studios. One, I couldn't get the seatbelt clipped in on Rise of the Resistance because they were in the back seat. The girl did tell me after, which I'll explain this. The front seats are bigger, and if you're a bigger person like me, always ask for blue or silver for the color because the seats are big. I've always ridden it, never had a problem. And this time, we just couldn't get the seatbelt clicked in, and so I got out. I said, "That's okay, let them ride." This cast member was fantastic. I don't want to give her name because I don't want to get her in trouble, but I did give her a cast compliment already from me. She took me on a backstage tour, so to speak, of Rise of the Resistance because she felt bad I couldn't, I wasn't getting to ride with them. And I said, it's okay. I've ridden it. Not a big deal. Let them ride it. She took me on a backstage tour, and I'm walking around backstage, seeing the control room, seeing this, seeing that. Um, there's another car.
That one's way out.
Oh wow! So all of a sudden, I'm walking around, and this girl's showing me all this stuff, and all of a sudden, I'm getting texts from Belinda. Where are you? We're off the ride already. Where are you? I said, oh, I'm backstage. I said, I'll be out. They were out there waiting for me. I'm sitting there looking at everything. It was so cool. I can't tell you what I saw. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Hey, Doug. Somebody wants to know what type of things are we doing in June.
Who said that?
I don't know. I saw it pop up real quick, and then it went away.
Oh, Amy. Amy, I'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah. Anybody knows my favorite things are hippos and alligators.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that.
Yeah, hippos are my spirit animal. And alligators.
Brother, are you hungry?
Yeah, he's sitting there chomping.
I see him.
Can you,
I'm watching. I'm not really talking much, so I'm watching you.
Listen, if anybody ever wants to buy Steve anything, just buy him Disney popcorn. He loves Disney popcorn.
Hey, look, Dakota can chat.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's working.
That's a big joke we had the whole time we were away. Half the time Dakota couldn't chat on my streams, and half the time she could. But Stacy, she had a great time with Kellen and Kaylin, and I am going to throw a little video up.
Oh no! Don't leave it down.
The what is it? The TikTok dance video. We're going to say.
It's so good.
We're,
I'm just making up something,
Kellen and Steve
Oh my god.
snuck around Dakota. Dakota's doing his dance. It was great. Oh, okay. So then we went to Belinda got to ride Tower of Terror for the first time. I didn't know they did a hippo tour at Animal Kingdom, Cherie. I will look into that.
Oh
Belinda
God.
got to ride Tower of Terror first time, and she loved it.
I did.
She loved it. But I got to tell you what her and Savannah did to me. So we go into the queue. I wanted to see the queue. So we go into the queue. Goddess Lightning Lanes, go in, and we're up near the elevators. We're probably 30 people back. Now I'm there just to see the queue. I'm leaving. Lady comes back and says, "They're a group of two." Savannah goes, "Oh yeah, right here." They left me. I'm only there to see the queue. They left me. So I get up. I'm pushing buttons. I was. So I get up and I said to the lady, "I'm not going to ride." I gracefully refuse. Not that anything I do is graceful, but
Okay. You said it
so
for me. Thank you.
they take me over to this other elevator. It's in between the two elevators on this side and the two elevators on this side. So it's right in between. It's a normal elevator. So me and a couple other people are standing there that chickened out. The door opens to the elevator, and it's one of the Tower of Terror cast members with a look on his face. So we go in. The other cast member comes, and right as the doors are closing, says, "You guys might want to hold on." What does that mean?
Get on the wrong elevator.
Can you please quit chomping on popcorn? It's like terrible. all we hear is so the cast member says, "Hold on." Me and the other people in this elevator. What does that mean? And the cast member in the elevator with us is just sitting there like this, with a smirk on his face. So we're like, "Oh, great, here we go," But no, it was just a regular elevator. And as we're getting off, he says, "Yeah, we figure you guys chickened up, but we want you to have fun anyway." So it was good.
Cherie said that it's only $35. I think she's
Oh,
talking
okay.
about. Remember when we were waiting for Steve and Savannah at the safari?
Oh,
And
at that table.
at that table.
Okay.
I think that's where it's at.
Well, I'll have to look into that. I love hippos. Me and hippos are like this.
You make it so easy.
I know. So we went to see Fantasmic, and I streamed Fantasmic. Um, Fantasmic was great. First time we ever saw it. So the elephants too, Doug. Oh, that's yeah. So we left, and as we were leaving Fantasmic, things got a little heated. I don't know if you watched the stream, but I was streaming on the way out, and this guy next to me. Now I'm in my scooter. I mean, he's elbowing me like the whole way out, and then he started getting shovey, and I think he actually shoved Dakota because Dakota was right behind me. So I made Dakota come around the other side of me, and I looked at this gentleman and I said, "Buddy," I said, "do not let this scooter fool you. I will get up quickly." Yeah, now all we're seeing is his ceiling. It must have got too cold outside.
It's chilly. I'm done.
Where's my beautiful niece?
So, needless to say, made it out of there alive. Um, then we get to the surprise stream with Stacy and family and Steve. And so, Steve, I'm gonna let you tell this story.
Okay. So they have fireworks cruises on property. They do some for enchantment over the Magic Kingdom. You're in the Seven Seas Lagoon. Um, and then they also do for Harmonious at Epcot, and you sail out of the Yacht Club Marina. So I had talked to Doug earlier in the fall and said, "Hey, why don't we surprise the girls with this?" And I'll get it and set it up. And so we were able to take 10 people. So we invited Tommy and Stacy and the kids, and then all of us, and we took my niece that lives here in St. Cloud with us, and it was a great night. So we decided late after we got there we're going to continue Kellen's birthday celebration week. So they decorated the pontoon boat with a happy birthday sign and balloons, and we got to go under the bridge, and you're kind of right like in between the bottom seats of the Yorkshire fish and chips place and France, and you get to watch Harmonious from on the boat. You get snacks, you get drinks, you get a little tour of like over towards Hollywood Studios first before you do the fireworks. And we had a fantastic captain. His name was Mark. Uh, which we found out where you're anytime you do that you can request your captain. So if anybody ever wants to do it at the yacht club, just request Mark. He's fantastic. We got to say hi to him on New Year's Eve after the new
Make
year.
sure, make sure
um,
the security guard knows what you're going to.
what's that?
Make sure the security guard knows why you're there.
Yes, yeah. So we had a little trouble getting in, a few of us, but we kind of took care of that. I went up to one of the general managers in the yacht club and I said, you know, you might want to tell the security booth
Oh, that's
that
cool.
that the there's tours, there's cruises out of the yacht club. That when people say we're doing the fireworks cruise, that's probably information they should have.
Yeah, but the guy wasn't going to let me in. I even showed him the confirmation number and everything, and I said, "We're here for the fireworks cruise." He said, "The what?"
Yeah, he didn't know what it was.
I said, "The fireworks
I think
cruise
he gave. I
for
think he gave.
Harmonia."
I think he
I
gave
don't know what
Tommy and
that
Stacy
is.
a look too.
I think he gave him a look, but she showed the confirmation too. I think.
Tell them how you surprised us. What you did.
Oh,
Mm.
so uh, the morning that I was well rested, the morning I took my nap on the Adirondack chair
This
facing the
was
sun.
before. This was before the nap,
No, that was after the nap. It was after we got off the Skyliner.
was it?
Wait,
Okay.
yeah.
No,
Oh, we did it
for
before
breakfast.
breakfast.
Well, no, we made one. We made the one for Tommy and Stacy before breakfast,
Yeah.
and I recorded the one for Dakota, Savannah, and Belinda after the Skyliner.
Oh, okay.
So one of each. So it was a before breakfast and after
Yeah.
Skyliner. So
I'm glad. Stacy.
we made a video. It was a video Christmas present.
Yes. And
But
Bailey's jacket
it
was
was a
broken.
really that was a really cool night.
Yes, it was. It was great. We all had a blast. The kids hung out together in the back of the boat. We were
I
all up
have
in
a great
front of the
picture of
boat.
them.
We had. It was amazing, and like Tommy and Stacy said, they told us the night that we were at Night of a Million Lights with them, it was amazing to see the barges that close
Yeah.
and see how everything operated. And I just, in my opinion, I agree with Steve from Steve's World. That I think this is that Harmonious is the best show Disney's ever done. Between the music, the fountains, the light, and the fireworks, all of it put together, I think it's the best one. I've watched Illuminations, I've watched Wishes, I've watched this, I've watched that. It's just it gets the point across from all the countries on the one message.
Ooh.
And that's what Steve from Steve's World said that. And I agree. I agree. I mean, I love it, and I'm sad to see it go away. I do like Epcot Forever, and we'll see that in June. But I don't understand Disney's mentality when it comes to spending all that millions and millions of dollars to build those barges and put them out there for what 18 months,
Yeah,
and then
that's what it was
and
for.
then they're going to be gone. I don't get it. I mean, if they have that kind of money that they can just waste on that, then why is it so expensive to go to the parks? Why can't they pay their employees more money? I mean, it's just stupid.
I have a message.
That's my rant. So, yes.
I have a message. I need to be on the live stream for the message.
Uh-oh. Me and you are in trouble.
This is a message for Stacy and Tommy and the kids from, well, we call her Mama Goody because our last name is Good. So we call her Mama Goody. But she said, thank you for putting up with her two crazy sons and for your hospitality and your, I can't remember the word she used. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching.
Patience.
But patience with her sons and just your, how amazing your family is. Will you stop it? So, but she said, love Mama Goody.
It's fine.
So, all right. Thank you, Mom.
I might get Shannon might have them.
I
I
finally
might get put all of our ears out.
Thanks, Garrett. I appreciate it, buddy.
In the best room, maybe.
I'm glad you hit the like button because Belinda's on the stream.
Uncle Doug,
Yes, ma'am.
I set up my Alexa.
Awesome.
Big news.
Big news. Now you can get the Christmas trees out of there.
Yeah, they're still up.
Yeah, they need to go. Steve only has 10 Christmas trees.
I have 4. Or are we counting the little ones?
Yeah.
Oh. I have 7.
7 Christmas trees.
Do you still have them up?
They're up.
They're
Yeah.
all up.
They're up.
All right. Well, you might as well just leave them up and decorate them for Valentine's Day.
No.
Easter.
No.
Valentine's Day is a commercial made up holiday.
Yeah, it's stupid.
4th of July.
Stupid.
You could have done it for Martin Luther King Day. Anyway.
I went golfing.
So that was the 28th. So we had a great time with them. It was wonderful. Then we moved to 29th. We didn't do anything. We packed, did laundry because the 30th and 31st we were going to be at the parks. And Steve, Savannah, Dakota, and Belinda, the 29th stayed, or no, 30th.
30th and 31st.
30th they stayed at the Polynesian. 31st they stayed at the Riviera.
Curtis
A head blanket. Chris says you need a head blanket.
No.
Who?
Anyway.
Oh, a heating blanket. Can't
For
see that.
outside?
Yeah, a heat blanket.
I just come inside.
And he just comes inside. Hey, do you have your heat on in your house? Is it that
No, it
cold
is
yet?
not on. No, it is not.
It's not that cold yet?
I mean, it's set to like 67, but it won't kick on until middle of the night.
Okay. A head blanket is a hat. Yeah, I know, Stacy. Thanks. Thanks,
Which
Stacy.
we had to buy you when we were down there.
Yeah,
We have
I showed everybody my
Oh,
new
here we
hat.
go.
My new hat.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
You're welcome.
So we went Magic Kingdom on the 30th because they do 2 nights of New Year's Eve.
Was that my beautiful piece I saw?
So we did that whole thing and loved it. Rode rides, did everything. Where did we eat on the 30th, Stephen?
Liberty Tree Tavern.
Liberty Tree Tavern.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
glorious.
oh, there was food. Now, Dreamboat Doug, GQ himself. Liberty Tree Tavern. I know Steve from Steve's World says that 50s Prime Time has the best pot roast on property. No. Liberty Tree Tavern's pot roast is amazing. Would you concur? Angela, it's our dream. Hello.
So I have eaten at both places.
Okay, I've eaten at both places too, and I am not a fan of 50s Prime Time.
Liberty Tree Tavern's pot roast is better.
Thank you. That's what I say too. Their food is so good at Liberty Tree Tavern. And I mean, you're paying a little more because it's a buffet, but we ate one time that whole day. And
We
that
ate
was
one meal on the
And that
30th.
was it. So instead of us eating 2 or 3 quick serves, we ate one meal. So I think it turned out to be cheaper. And we got better food. And we got to sit down, we got to relax. So, I forgot the day at Epcot, the 26th, we ate at Via Napoli.
Yeah, that was good.
See, I was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't as good as it was last time.
I agree.
The pizza, it was like, it wasn't cooked long enough.
Yeah.
It was
I
doughy.
Yes, and I am starting to like the pizza at Trattoria Al Forno much better.
That's exactly what I said to somebody. I think that pizza is the best pizza on property. And from what I heard, that's what the pizza window uses now.
Well, good.
So it's the same
Me and Savannah.
pizza. It's Tutorial Forno. It's the same pizzas from what somebody said. So, and I know Tommy and State, they love the pizza window. And Tutorial Forno, I mean, I agree with Steve. I think it's the best pizza on property.
Stacy and them have never been.
I'm eating there on Saturday.
In June, you'll have to.
Yes, you need a reservation for Liberty Tree, Cherie. You
But
can
if you
usually
can't get in
find
there,
them. If you can't get in there, get the Diamond Horseshoe. It's the same
it's
food.
the same
Yeah.
menu.
It's the same exact menu. The Diamond Horseshoe. They're right next to each other. Cynthia. She's saying Via Napoli is the best. Have you ever had the pizza at Tutorial Forno?
I used
Welcome
to
in,
agree with that, but I think Doug's right. They're trying to go so fast at Via Napoli to get so many people in and out that they
Yes.
don't cook the pizza long enough.
When we got our pizza, Dakota's was okay, but Dakota got one of the
Smaller
single,
ones.
yeah, the little 6 cut or whatever. Our big pizza, it it just
It wasn't cooked.
and listen, I used to own a pizza shop, so I know what undercooked pizza is. It was very doughy. It was very smushy. The crust wasn't crispy at all.
I don't think
So
that's a word.
what?
Smushy.
Smushy. It's a smushy.
I don't think that's a word.
It's smushy.
I got you.
They know what I mean.
I know.
So it is. It's just my opinion. I like. We got the pizza at Tutorial Forno last summer, and I mean, I think
It's
I
cooked the
only.
same way.
It's an 8 cut. You get an 8 cut for yourself or whatever. I know. I only ate 2 pieces of it, and I was like stuffed.
And
And
it's
we took.
cheaper too.
Yeah, we took most of our pizzas home. Ever try mod pizza?
No.
I have no idea what that is. Pizza is the route you go for money costs with a family for a good sit down. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, Chris. I
What was
mean,
that question?
mod pizza.
No, about the family sit down thing.
It's the route. It's not a question. He said it's the route to go. For money costs for a family.
Oh yeah.
And last time we loved their pizza.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we ate at Via Napoli, it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crispy. It was cooked. It was This time it was just it fell a little short to me. And like I said, Dakota's pizza was okay. It's like Blaze. I don't even know what Blaze is.
Cynthia said she wants popcorn now because Steve's eating popcorn.
I know. That's all he does is eat popcorn. So that was Via
I'm
Napoli.
doing it quiet now.
It's not quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quiet.
I can still hear you chomping.
Dakota. Oh, did you hear Rumi?
What?
What'd she say?
She said I can still hear him chomping.
Read station.
Listen here, turtle.
Blaze can be hit or miss. Blaze is delicious. I don't know where Blaze is.
I am not turtle.
Steve, do you know Blaze?
Oh, Blaze Pizza's good.
Where's that at? Donna, you? Don?
Well, there's one. You're the closest one to you, I think, is McKnight Road.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
It's by Wahlburgers. It's right below Wahlburgers.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Oh, I'll go over for Wahlburgers.
We haven't been there yet.
I've been to
Yes,
Wahlburgers.
this is extra butter.
I was working over there. I am not a turtle.
I am not.
Extra butter, Steve. Chris says
It's extra butter.
and it's probably from Disney too, isn't it?
No, this is actually microwave popcorn.
Leave her alone.
Chris, do you want to know what he does? He will go to Disney and he will get like refills. He'll
All
take
day.
Ziploc bags in his backpack and he will fill up like 4 Ziploc bags, big zip freezer bags full of popcorn to take home. The cross from Deluxe Burgers. Oh, it's at Disney Springs.
Yeah, Blaze is at Disney Springs.
Oh, I hate Disney Springs.
It's down by House of
Well,
Blues.
the only way I will go to Disney Springs is if the MAs are playing.
Huh.
Otherwise, I have nothing else to do at Disney Springs. Tommy will not ride the balloon with me. So, there goes that. Catching up on chat. Burger or pizza? On property, Some of the places have really good flatbreads. AMC, Pinocchio's does. The Boathouse, Chris. Yeah, I would go to the Boathouse to see. Is that where Piano Rob plays, Stacy? I would go there to see Piano Rob. Where Piano Rob. I don't go to Blaze at Disney. We have one close to me. Yeah, you're close to the one, Amy.
Steve, M80,
February 8th. M80s at Disney Springs.
Something going on February 8th.
Jennifer, Doug would love to come down, but he doesn't fly.
Yeah, I don't fly. You are not getting me in a plane. I'm like BA from the A Team. You'd have to drug me to get me on it.
Is February 8th a Wednesday?
No, we couldn't get a reservation. What?
Is February 8th a Wednesday?
Is it a Wednesday?
I'm looking.
All right, she'll look. So anyway, we were Magic Kingdom for the 30th. I streamed the New Year's Eve fireworks, and then we were in Epcot on New Year's Eve. Had a great day. Now, mind you, I had to leave and go home and take care of the dog back and forth. Everybody else was at the resorts. So, I mean, I was going back and forth. I did get home to Steve's on New Year's Eve, took like a 3-hour nap, got back to Epcot, and then we watched Harmonious. I streamed Harmonious at 6:30. Then we did Test Track, and then Steve and them were going to go to dinner. I really didn't want to leave the park again. They went to Beaches and Cream, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't want to leave the park again, and I wasn't really that hungry. So they left. We stayed.
Is she on the stream? Yes. Is she? Tell her to say hi.
I don't think she can.
Oh, she can't? Okay.
Yeah.
She.
Hi, Lex.
That's Dakota's BFF.
Have you watched the Wednesday show yet? I don't know what that is. Oh, Rob will be working in Epcot. What would he be doing in Epcot? So anyway, we came back and we were doing our thing. We were riding rides and everything. Epcot was good until this is where me and Steve differ in opinion. Steve is the outgoing party college person.
Turn the switch.
Yep. I am not. I am more of the Magic Kingdom New Year's Eve, where it's more family oriented. Yeah, there's a lot of people, but it's family things going on. Epcot after 9 o'clock New Year's Eve got a little wild. And a lot of drunks, wandering around. Steve was not drinking, I don't think. Were you?
No, I didn't drink at all, but I had a blast.
I had people banging into my scooter, people banging into Dakota.
They said you could do walk-ups for homecoming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
we'll have to try it.
You might have to. You might be waiting there an hour.
They said it's
but
easy to get into.
Doug is a people mover. Yes, I am, Chris. I am a people mover, Coca-Cola guy. So it was getting kind of out of hand. I think where we went wrong is we were out in the countries that late at night, where we probably should have did that earlier and then went up and did where all the rides are, Spaceship Earth, Nemo, the land, did all that at like 9 o'clock because there was nobody out that way. I mean, the ride times were like 5 minutes for everything. Everybody was out at World Showcase. So Dakota started not feeling good about 11 o'clock. So we said, okay, it's okay. We can leave. Blah blah blah. So we left. They and honey, what I buy you on the way out of Epcot?
No,
You like, go get. Where's it at?
No, a bubble wand. No.
Let's show Steve. I'm taking it. I'm taking it down when I come in June.
You better not bring that with you into June.
It's Steve's
No.
favorite thing.
Oh, please, no.
It'll work. Just leave it on.
I have to press the other button.
You gotta push it up.
I did press it up.
Yeah. What are you doing?
That's just the music. Okay.
Yeah, you got. It takes a minute for the bubbles to get through. Steve, look.
Hi, brother.
Did you break it already?
Oh.
I don't mind that. It's what comes out of it.
All right, it's not coming out. Steve broke it.
Piece of junk.
Steve
I
broke
didn't
it.
touch it.
All right, I'll fix it.
No, that stinks. That's a lot of money.
If I want bubbles, I'll fart in the tub.
Steve does love bubbles, Stacy. Make
No.
sure anytime yins are going to be around him, make sure Kellen takes his bubble wand. He loves bubbles. So anyway, so we left Epcot, went back. They actually watched the fireworks from the balcony of the Riviera. I watched them from the parking lot because I had to get home. I wanted to get.
You forgot December 29th instead.
We didn't do anything the 29th. I said we did laundry and packed.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't do anything the 29th.
Savannah and I had a great spot for the fireworks in World Showcase.
The 29th,
Where we go the 29th?
where we meet Stacy and them.
Oh, we did go there that night. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Stace. Because we volunteered at Give Kids the World. Oh, now they're losing. Because we volunteered at Give Kids the World, they sent me a thing for free tickets. I know, Stace. 3 free tickets for Night of a Million Lights. So Stacy and Tommy and the kids met me, Dakota, and Belinda over there. We went through the Night of a Million Lights, which it was at the Island H2O zone this year. It was. I'm trying to be respectful. It was okay. It was lights.
They could have done more with it.
You know,
And they
yeah,
could have incorporated the alumni more.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there was see, I don't want to sound rude, but I mean, and I think I did say this to Stacy when we were there. You know, when they did it at the village, it did a lot better because people wanted to see the village. They wanted to see, how things were there. And it was more personal to Give Kids the World.
But
moving it over to the H2O zone, I don't think it did very well this year. I don't see them doing it again. You could say it. We're all friends. Okay, it stunk.
Jennifer, actually, it was better than Overleaf.
Well, Overleaves is.
Well, she said compared to Overleaf by you.
My projectors I put on my house are better than Overleaves anymore. Yeah, it was better than Overleaves. They had some photo spots in there. They had They had a dance party. It was cool for the kids. What would have been very cool the night we were there. I mean, it wasn't that cool the night we were there. Hey, I wanted to get in the lazy river. Let me get in the lazy river and I'll float around and look at the lights. That would have been neat. You know, you don't have to have the slides
I
open.
agree. It did not showcase the heart of the village.
Yes, and that's probably the point that I, was trying to get at is it was more personal over at the village. But I don't think I don't see them doing it again next year. So
It was nice to go
okay,
see
Ange,
it, and
Ange, go smack your husband for me.
it was nice to go and see it. And we bought some shirts and stuff, so that money went towards the village.
Mhm.
You know, so we supported them and stuff like that. We were supposed to volunteer at Night of a Million Lights.
And I whooped Kellen and Kaylin's butt. Or no, Kellen and Dakota's butt at whack-a-mole. I destroyed them. Whack-a-mole. You remember the whack-a-mole game?
I remember whack-a-mole.
Oh, I destroyed them, Steve. It wasn't even close.
He's at a concert with Abby.
He's at a concert with Abby. Ooh, that's cool. But yeah, I mean the lazy river. I mean that would have been so cool. Like, hey, bring your suit, lay in the lazy river, go around and see the lights.
Me mom forgot our.
That would have been awesome.
Literally. And the little train that they had to take photos in, I think they should have had an actual train.
Yeah, it didn't even
for the
move.
Kids to ride,
it didn't even move. It just sat there. But so I mean, it was great. You know, the best part of the night was hanging out with Stacy and Tommy and the family. It's just, I pretty much cried a little bit on the way home that night because I knew I wouldn't see Ians again after that. Because I mean, you guys are just so awesome to me. Everything Ian's been through.
It was for a good cause, and that's
why
we did it.
It's just you're a great family. And then me and Tommy took the picture at the security thing that said Garrett on it. Yeah, when I sent Garrett that picture, Stace, I don't think I told you. I sent Garrett that picture that night, and he said, "Oh, that's cool." And I said, "So I had to send it. I sent it again, and I had to circle the place where it said Garrett." And said, "Look at what Tommy's pointing at," and he finally got it. I was like, "What do you think he's pointing at, Garrett?" So, but that was that night, and then we had the 2 nights, and then we got up. I got up New Year's Day. I got up in the morning, started packing the car, waited for them to get home from the resort, and off we went.
The Curtis family. Steve probably would be the best one to ask that, because he has seen that.
Are you glad you took the boat off for Harmonious with an ending? Will be worth it for the next year. It depends, Chris. If it's not for Epcot Forever,
No.
Epcot Forever is only like a 9-minute show or a 10-minute show. It's not very long.
If that.
Yeah, it's not long. I thought he was picking his nose like most guys like. Tommy does pick his nose, I bet, but no, he wasn't doing it then. Yeah, not for Epcot Forever. It depends on the show that they're going to do after that. But no, I wouldn't recommend it for the next show for Epcot Forever.
Yeah, like it would have been worth it for Illuminations.
Yeah, I mean anything over, because I mean
it's not worth it for Epcot Forever. Mostly takes place above the there's nothing really on the water door for Epcot Forever. I mean, you
Right.
can see Epcot Forever from the Odyssey.
Yep. One thing that Steve did find out, I'm not going to tell him how much it was, but you can look it up for yourself. But if you have DVC, you get 15% off, Steve.
Yeah.
So if you do those cruises,
Or 10.
10%. If you ever do one of them cruises and you are a DVC owner, make sure you tell them because you'll get 10% off. So, so we left Steve's on our way to Myrtle Beach to visit my aunt and uncle, and it should have taken us 7.5 hours. It took Cynthia. Good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming in. 5 a.m. comes quick. Belinda gets up at 3:30.
Yeah. I'm gonna be going to bed pretty soon.
So good night, Cynthia. We're gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, instead of it taking 7.5 hours to get to my aunt and uncle's in Myrtle, it took us 10 plus. It was just wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck on 95. It was ridiculous. We had to detour and get off 95. I mean, it was awful. So then we got home. On the 2nd, we stayed there and slept for about 5 hours. Got up at like 3 in the morning and headed home. Got home. So overall, it was a great trip. We had, we stayed. We had a great time with Steve and Savannah. We got to see.
Uncle Steve.
Yeah, Bailey pouts every day she hears Uncle Steve's voice. Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
So, as far as I know Carlos touched on this a little bit. As far as the attitude in the parks and whatnot, I agree with Carlos that there are a lot of people there now that act entitled. Entitled is the word being thrown around. Yes, Cherie, I will be passing through in June. I'm coming to stay with my aunt and uncle for like 4 or 5 days before I head to Steve's. So it'd be great to meet up for lunch or something while I'm down there.
Of course, I have to say her.
Yeah, Belinda got to work.
But we're gonna have a
Somebody got to do it,
Somebody's
right?
got to do it.
So there were. Garrett asked me when I was down there, did I see any fights? I didn't see fights, physical fights, but I saw a lot of arguments.
What about that one?
Disagreements.
We saw them escorting somebody.
Yeah,
out.
they seen some people being escorted out. There was one instance I was by myself. I forget what was going on. Either yins were on a ride or I was there by myself for a little while. There was a cast member. Somebody came up to a cast member, was complaining. Yeah, I'm sorry, Stacy. I say yins. That's Pittsburgh.
We got our own language.
Yep. Yins are not alone on that one. And the cast member was doing everything they could to be polite and courteous and explain it to this person. And I was sitting there on my scooter, and this person just was not getting it. And you could just see the cast member just struggling. I had enough, and I turned to this person. I said, "Look, I said, be quiet and go on your way." But I don't think I said it that polite. And they looked at me, and I says, "Shoo." She already explained it to you. So at the end of the day, it's one big Disney family with Doug and Steve. Tommy sings. Yes, I mean it's a great community. So this person leaves, and I turned to the cast member. I said, "I'm sorry, but they
So what do you
they
get?
weren't getting it. I think I said to them, I said they're an idiot. You got modded. Who come? What did you type, Garrett? People need to have more chill. Yes, they do. And I turned to the cast member. I said, "Look, I know you have to be polite and courteous. I don't. And when I see a cast member getting yelled at or mistreated, I'm sorry, but I'm going to stick up for that cast member. This person was obviously just not having a good day, wanted to take it out on somebody, and I wasn't going to tolerate it. So that's the only real experience other than people shoving and pushing and the millions of people that walked in front of my scooter, although the two people I did hit.
I like to see though that they're bringing more.
I hope it wasn't anybody knows. So.
More of the character stuff out.
They are.
I know they are. That's what I said.
Yeah, and you're gonna
that because it makes it easy.
They need to sell Mickey Mouse. I don't know what that is here.
Tasers.
Oh, tasers.
Can you read?
No.
You need new glasses.
It comes up. It came up on a different line for me.
You need new glasses, sweetheart.
I do not. I can see it. I just couldn't figure it out.
Your eyes checked. When's the last time you checked
because it has a T, a smiling face, an A kissy face, and the Z and the E.
Yeah.
And the R and the RS was way down below.
Okay. When was the last time you got
last year? Okay. When was the last time you got your eyes checked?
Like 5 years.
Yeah, it's so bad. So other than that, we had a great trip.
On Main Street.
That's basically what it was, Chris.
Oh, I love that. That's funny.
I mean,
that's basically
it was crazy. I mean, some of them are in their phones because, I mean, my goodness, you got to do everything on your phone in Disney now. And then some of them are just, I don't know if they're just naturally that stupid.
No.
Or.
That's not a nice word.
Okay, if they're naturally, intelligently deprived.
No, they're stupid.
They're stupid.
Steven!
But they would just walk right out in front of me. And I'm telling you, there were two people. And I had enough of stopping and letting people go. I turned to Belinda and I said, next person. Next person's getting in. And I did. I didn't stop. I rammed right into them. And they looked at me like it was my fault. And I pulled out the New York. Hey, watch where you're walking here.
Now, you knew which ones were doing things by accident and
yes,
which ones weren't.
Because they would apologize.
Yeah, some of them.
And it was very nice. And I talked. I said, that's okay. I said, thank you. Have a wonderful day. And then you have the ones that, the entitled, that don't apologize. And they just think that they're walking. That's their space. And they don't care who else is around it. Sorry, Garrett. I bet the one guy does walk with a limp because I got him good. I didn't care. He was ignorant, he was rude, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, and that was leaving fantastic.
Yeah.
With the guy elbowing me,
Oh,
people were just walking in front, and you could see it on the stream because I'm streaming on the way out. I got the lady next to me. She was in a scooter too, and I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" Because they kept doing it to her. And I said, "Just stay right next to me." And we stayed side by side the whole way out. And it actually was better because then people weren't cutting in between us and around us and in front of us. So, but all in all, the trip was great. We had a great time. Steve is a fantastic host. Uh, he
We love our
cooked us
brother.
breakfast. Oh,
is it after 9 o'clock?
he cooked. It's 9:42.
Oh, it's way past my bedtime.
Oh,
Me
you're
too,
such a
Steven.
girl.
Me too.
He cooked us mahi one night.
Oh, that was so good. I keep telling
The
everybody that's
mahi.
what they have to eat now.
Everybody, Stacy, Tommy, you guys live down there. Angela, Steve will have you over to his house one night. He'll cook you mahi.
Absolutely.
He does. He puts it on the Blackstone, and it is amazing. I'm trying to catch up on chat. In front of the scooter, they will move. Easy way. Yeah, I know, Stace. I did see that. Um, and some of the queues they're very tight. Like Grand Fiesta Tour, it is tight getting that scooter through that queue. And I mean, you could see on the one wall all the black marks from the scooters banging into them. Oh, that would be awesome. A spear in front of the scooter with spikes.
Don't give
It's like a jousting thing.
Yeah, like in the Road Warrior. Okay, moving on to June. Our next endeavor. I am leaving beginning of June, going down. Um, Steve has some stuff planned for us. I'm going to be a very busy person. Jennifer, I'm hoping to get down when we drive down. We're going to Key West.
Can I say goodnight? Good night, everybody. I have 3:30 comes pretty early, so I have to go to bed. But I love you all. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Say bye.
Look, she's out of her turtle shell, Steve.
Leave me alone. Leave her in her little turtle shell. Oh,
So we're going to Key West.
okay.
Jennifer, if we can meet for lunch on our way through or something, or you come up to Disney while I'm down there in June. Cherie, definitely would like to meet you for lunch or something on my way down through Myrtle Beach. Hey, Pickles, welcome in. That was our dad's nickname in high school, Pickles.
Yeah, that was your
That was my Uncle Steve's dad's nickname. Yeah, you almost killed your dog on that one. So, we're going to Key West for what? 3 nights? 2 nights?
So we're in Marathon, but we're gonna visit Key West.
We're gonna rent a golf cart
Yeah, drive around Key West.
and we're gonna stream that.
Yes.
So we'll watch out for that. That'll be a good stream. We're going to Ormond Beach for a week, 5 nights.
For 5 nights.
So we'll be at Ormond Beach,
And then we're going to Disney.
And we're staying at
Old Key West.
Old Key West. Good night, Cherie. Have a wonderful night. So we have a lot of things planned in June. I'll probably do a couple more lives from home here. Now that we got this to where this Google Live together thing works good, I'm going to try and talk to Steve or Savannah, whatever they're in the parks, about doing this when the thing is, I don't know. Yeah, you can. I might be able to do it on the computer. With them walking through the parks, and I'll be at home, and we'll
We're
see.
doing Festival of the Arts on Saturday.
Yeah, and what are you gonna get for me, brother?
Figment.
Figment popcorn bucket. Yep, it's all I
Don't
want.
want to see that.
It's all I need.
Don't want to see that.
It's all I need. My Figment popcorn bucket.
Okay.
So, well, everybody, it's getting late. I want to thank you all. It's not late for Garrett. Garrett, what is it? It's 6:47 where Garrett is.
6:40. Garrett probably didn't even have dinner yet.
Garrett, what is for dinner? Cherie's going to bed. Yeah, I don't blame you, Cherie. I got to get up at 5 o'clock too, with or without popcorn.
Oh, geez.
I can almost guarantee you, Chris, there will be no popcorn in my Figment popcorn bucket because the popcorn monster
Oh yeah, no.
will eat it.
Yeah,
He'll eat it. Some
I
green
will
juice.
absolutely eat. He will get an empty popcorn bucket.
What is green juice, Garrett? And that's your dinner? Is this like a blender, like a concoction? Thanks for the live stream. Okay. Yes, Chris, definitely. Hey, get down there in June. I think we're Old Key West. What, the last week of June?
Mm-hmm.
So anybody want to come down there? Come on down. Have a good time with us and ho hos. So Garrett is having green juice and ho hos for dinner.
Did he ever answer what green juice was?
No, I don't think he did. It's probably some vegetable blended mess.
That is disgusting.
What if it's the same popcorn as last year? It slaps. Yum. But well, Steve, you want to say goodbye, and then I'll say goodbye.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for being here. We did have a wonderful 2+ weeks together, but
You know what I was
yeah,
thinking? Real quick.
what?
Well, no, I'll have to talk to you off the stream about
All
that.
right. So, like Doug said, maybe one of these times where I'm in the park, he can go to me, throw it to his on-site reporter.
My correspondent on the ground.
That's right. Hey, Doug, look at these guys waving their hands like they're some sort of Jedi.
Yeah, mine only worked twice.
No, but hey, everybody have a good night. Is it Wednesday, right?
This is Wednesday.
All right, so happy weekend, everybody, because, Thursday is the new Friday.
What does that mean?
I reverted back to college now that I'm, living in Florida. Thursday's the new Friday.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to give your... All right. Bye, Steve.
Goodbye.
Oh, I let you say goodbye this time.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. All right, folks. A couple things. Make sure you tune in. Jennifer Caruso is going live from Magic Kingdom at 12 o'clock Saturday. She is so I'm going to be in the chat. 12 o'clock Saturday for Jennifer Crusoe. This Our Dream is live tomorrow at 5. I forget where they're from. Are they from Hollywood Studios? And then they're live Saturday morning. And Garrett and Michelle Monarch Moments. Quit calling me Dreamboat. Monarch Moments will be live Friday night at 9:30, I think. And they will be live. I don't care if Michelle doesn't feel good or not. Garrett, you're doing a Friday night stream, even if you have to get me to cook. Here, I'll cook, or I'll make Belinda cook. So, good night, Lisa. Have a good night. Smack your husband for me. Sam is live now. Okay, everybody go over to Sam. Watch Samantha Lowe. If she's live now, go ahead. Have a great night. Love you all. God bless you, and have a wonderful night and the rest of your week. I'll see you in the chats.